What is up, woke family? So we're Wokey Bucks, and we're back again for another live stream tonight. So what we'll basically be doing in this live stream tonight is we're basically going to break down the couples quiz between Steph Curry, Golden State Warriors point guard, NBA champion, and his wife, Ayesha Curry, who apparently claims that her and Steph are in an open marriage, right? So what we're doing is we're basically going to break this down. This is basically going to be female nature, aka Redpill lessons 101 part 2, and we're really going to break down the dynamics between the relationship. So you as masculine men can use this as an opportunity to determine if you would rather have someone who's going to be wife material or someone who's going to be a 403 in your life. So we're going to get into this video, and then from there I'm going to give y'all my thoughts. All right, but let's get into it, man.
This is the first photo of your life, son. I can't wait for the world to see you like I do. Which Bulls player shot a one-legged buzzer beater this season?
Hey, everybody.
Oh, that sounded so bad. Hold on one second. Let's get into it.
Hey, everybody. I'm Ayesha Curry.
And I'm Steph Curry.
And this is the GQ Couples Quiz. He thinks he's going to win. I think I'm going to win. So we'll just hit the toss-up, really.
What she means is
Okay. What do I love to cook the most?
Are we talking like specific
It's
meal?
already folding.
No, specific meal or
I would say like a specific dish.
okay, well it's dinner, but I would say tagine.
No.
Gosh, come on.
That's what I make when I want to make something easy and quick because I used to rotisserie chicken from the store. It's definitely oxtail.
You like to eat oxtail?
I do like to cook oxtail.
We just like to eat it.
Next question. What do I hate to cook?
I'm laughing because we've been married 10 years. From year one to now, I always like the simple dishes. Like it's just, chicken parm.
I knew you were going to get this one right.
It's like, I started to understand when you say what do you want for dinner. I gotta up my level of that.
Please. We need different flavor profiles. I can't make chicken parm for a decade. I mean, I can, but
Please,
we
this
gotta
year
switch it up sometimes. You get one point. What is my what is my shoe size?
It is it's a 9 men's, which is 11 women's, which is like 45.
The audacity. The audacity. I'm a size 10, 8.5 men's.
I make signature Curry brand shoes, and she's always talking about how she didn't get the sample size and all the shoes ahead of time because they're size 9.
They're actually an 8.5. It's a better answer than what.
All right, I will say this though. So we're gonna break it down a little bit, bit by bit. You know what I'm saying? Based off the first 2 minutes of us watching it, the only thing that I really have to comment on so far is just the fact that, how do I say this? She basically said he had the audacity to, I think, get her shoe size wrong. Obviously, yes, it is a couples quiz, but I feel like she's already doing a little bit too much by expecting him to know everything, right? Like, this is the thing. And like, this is the main difference you're going to see mainly between women and men. Women, when it comes to them dealing with a man, they want a man to be able to read their mind and to be able to know almost everything about you. And the thing is that when it comes to us as men, we're only going to really remember the things that we deem as important. If we don't deem your shoe size as important, it's going to be hard for us to remember your shoe size, right? But in my opinion, I don't think women should be getting too pissed off at that or should be making a big deal about that. Like she kind of tried to, you know what I'm saying, try to do. And you should just focus on him remembering the more important things like your birthday and probably what type of food you like to eat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get back into this video, man.
I was pregnant with our first child.
Don't tell that story.
Oh, yes, I'm telling you. It was my birthday, and he decided he was going to get me some shoes, some heels with cherries on them. I opened the box. They're a size 5.5. They were smaller than our currently 9-year-olds, but so.
Something got lost in translation.
Okay, you get that one wrong. Where was our first date?
Hollywood Boulevard.
Hold on. Let me see if raising the brightness will help.
Bad episodes.
Yeah,
A
that's
little
better.
Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Exactly.
Grove. Yeah. LA Right.
We did
Touristy right.
do LA right. It's so funny because we always go back and forth on this. That's you consider that our
Hold on, guys, 1 second. My bad, guys. I just had to take care of some business. Well, yeah, let's get back into this video. My bad about that. All right.
But I consider our first official date when we went to go see Batman in IMAX. But I'll give you that one. Okay.
Hold on. All right, I'm gonna keep it a step. I'm gonna be real with you. This is another important thing that you also want to be able to understand about women. Depending on how much she likes you, is what she's going to deem as important and what's not important. Like, for instance, what's it called? You saw how he just gave his true Steph just gave his true definition of what he considers to be a first date. And she considered them going out to the movies, which he didn't talk about, as their technical first official date. So when a woman really likes you, you feel what I'm saying? She's gonna go above and beyond to ensure that she remembers things like the first date. And something that one as like you as a man wouldn't really consider the first date, she will consider it the first date. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta respect that to an extent. Like, it does kind of show that she does mess with people. Like, she does, well, at least Ayesha in her situation, she does mess with Steph to an extent. And I'm gonna be real with you, not her specifically, but you want to deal with women that at least have the ability to remember certain dates like that, because they cherish that. And if they cherish that, that means that they cherish you. You feel what I'm saying? So little things like that, bro, real talk. But yeah, let's get back into this video.
What's something on my bucket list?
Watch it go.
Yeah. This is true.
Keep going.
Can I go?
We're gonna wait for some new data to come out on the safety of that mission. Keep going.
It's a hard no for me to send right now. What side of the bed do I always sleep on?
This is a trick question because sometimes it depends on the location. Usually it's opposite of the nearest entry point.
That's in hotels. At home, I sleep close to the door so I can get to the kids. When we're away, I'm as far as possible from that door, just in case the killer busts through the door. All right. What's the first meal I ever made you? Ooh, this is good.
Ooh, I don't remember this. Was that at your house? Was that at your parents' house or was that my dorm?
It was at my parents' house.
Was it oxtail?
No, it wasn't oxtail.
I don't remember this one.
Okay, remember your dad gave me Southern seasoning? And I made like chicken quarters with Southern seasoning and like a little bit of lemon. Remember that?
I mean, I don't. It was just, I was nervous.
Hold on, we stopping. All right, so like I said again, right? When it comes to the dynamics between them, or just in general, men tend to not really remember the things that we wouldn't consider at least to be, how would I say it, as important. Like that's like me being in a relationship right now with a girl and her asking me, where was the first place you took me out when we started dating? Like most men are not really gonna remember that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you like this is my advice to women worldwide. Like women, if you're watching this video, men, if you're watching this video, for specifically for women, don't pay attention to the little things because you allow the little things to get you upset and angry. It's like we as men, we're not gonna remember everything. You feel what I'm saying? The stuff that we remember are the stuff that we remember. The stuff that we don't remember, we don't remember. Steph, in this situation, he didn't really remember what Ayesha made him on his first date. She was talking about how he brought her over to his he went over to her dad's crib. He was nervous, which is normal because you know what I'm saying, especially if you like the girl, you're gonna be nervous because if the father doesn't give you the approval, it's really tough. Or if you don't have a father in your life, if the mom doesn't give you the approval, it's kind of tough. You feel what I'm saying? So, with that being said, he was more focused on trying to impress the father than even worrying about what she made. So that's really the situation. But yeah, we're gonna get back into it, man. Let's get into it, man.
Because that's the day that you officially asked me to be your girlfriend.
Oh, see, I was nervous. I don't know what I ate that. All right, that's a good one.
Hold on, let's
The
get
bigger the dream, the bigger the team.
And if there do be a dream, the dream has to include me. I hope that dream's dream is for me to be free.
This is what we do.
What is my favorite game show besides our new show about last night? Currently on HBO Max.
Straight up. Favorite game show is Jeopardy? Wheel of Fortune. One of those two. Then
No. Family Feud.
That's your mom. That's
It's definitely Family
That's your
Feud.
all right, hold on. I gotta react to this. What I tell you? Real talk, what I tell you? You see how she got heated? You see how she got heated because he didn't remember her. Women, y'all gotta understand this, man. We as men, we're not going to remember everything. We don't like. We as men, like we're easy to like. We're easy, like that's how I'm. That's the main point I'm trying to get across. We're easy. You're better off paying attention to the stuff that's more important, like your birthday and stuff like that. But your favorite TV show, I'm gonna be real with you. Most men, we don't care. As sad as it is to say, some people might think it's sad, but it's the truth. We really don't care. We don't because to us, like that's not important. Men have a lot more important things that they go through in their life. We have to make sure we have enough money to be able to take care of not only ourselves but y'all. And you feel some type of way, especially if we're in a relationship or marriage, and we don't remember your favorite TV show. It's like, come on, bro. You gotta be honest. Most men don't pay attention to that. We don't know your shoe size. Probably don't care about your shoe size. It's not that important, at least to us. Probably to you it is. I can't, you know what I'm saying? But to us, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, that's what it is, man. Like let's continue to break this down. I'm telling you, this is female nature 101, bro. You pay attention to the way she's acting, what she says, how she says it. You're gonna really start to be able to learn how females, like the majority. I'm not gonna say all, but you're gonna really start to learn how females are. And once you learn that, then from there, you got to make the decision on determining whether you want her in your life or if you don't. But yeah, let's get into it, man.
We did Family Feud, so
yeah, that doesn't mean it's your favorite.
it bumps up to the top of the list.
That's gonna be on TV.
All day long.
Yeah, it's not your favorite.
What are each of our kids' favorite things to eat? Let's start with kid.
Mac and cheese.
Yep. Ryan.
Is everything.
That girl loves to eat.
It's pretty much everything. I can't do
No oysters. That is her favorite thing.
And I am interested in clams and mussels. Now she's interested in the difference of all three.
It's so cute. What's my favorite ingredient to use?
Brown sugar.
Yes! I love it. I love it. What are my favorite spices to use?
Cumin.
Yeah, actually.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Paprika.
What? That word. Say it again.
Paprika.
Paprika.
Cumin and paprika.
It's not paprika.
I'm actually just impressed that I knew that one.
What's paprika?
What did you say?
Curry powder, cinnamon, nutmeg, Saffron.
I got one right.
You got one right. What is my ideal date night?
Putting the kids to bed and locking yourself in your bedroom with some wine and either TV show or movie and have dinner up there.
Am I dating myself? You're up there too.
That's when you get to that part. I got the scenario right.
Okay, it is true. A date night at home is a date night. So, what is this is going to be interesting. What is my biggest business accomplishment?
I'm going to go with the first thing you said you wanted to accomplish as like an accolade. Besides opening up your own restaurant, I would say being a New York Times bestseller.
Yeah.
Not just one time, but 2 times.
That was a very proud moment for me.
Follow closely by 30 under 30.
Yeah.
We got 30 under 30. We got 2 times bestseller list. We got a restaurant. We got a Sweet July brand. We have a brick and mortar
Stop.
cafe.
Stop.
We have a wine and then we encourage. Sorry.
Thank you. Get you somebody to gas you like you gassed me. Most passionate about.
Indeed, child.
Absolutely. We have a nonprofit healer play, and we make sure that kids in the Oakland area have access to quality education, quality nutrition, and safe places to play. And it's something that's near and dear to both of our hearts. What is my biggest piece of advice for young entrepreneurs?
Find your passion.
Yeah, but I would say, outside of finding your passion, I would say that one of the biggest things that you experience as a young entrepreneur is hearing the word no over and over and over and over again. So it's really just to learn to build up a thick, tough skin. And if you are passionate, that should drive you through the no's until you get all you need is one yes.
That's great advice.
You can get half a point.
What?
He gets half a point.
All right, so let's really discuss the situation here, right? I think it's very important for people to understand that, and this is the truth. Somebody with Ayesha Curry's personality, she doesn't give off really a dominant personality, but you have to understand that a woman that has an entrepreneurial mindset at times is going to be more of someone who has an A-type personality, which means you're a lot more masculine. You're going to be disagreeable, right, to an extent, and it's going to be very, very hard for you to be able to learn from your criticisms or from people who have given you positive criticisms for you to improve in order to be able to get better. So you have to understand that at the end of the day, people with those types of personalities, it's going to be very, very hard for them to be in long-lasting relationships. You might think that with her situation, it might be different because obviously she's been with Steph for over 10 plus years. But you also have to realize that just because you've been in a relationship with somebody for over 10 years doesn't mean that that relationship is going to last forever. Am I praying for the relationship to break up? Hell no. But you have to understand that somebody with her type of personality, which is obviously an A-type of personality, has ulterior motives most of the time. And they want to try to dominate what their man does, no matter how famous he is, no matter how much money she makes or how much money he makes. Look at the situation regarding her and her husband, even though it's not really being talked about a lot as much, but it's like she's dictating what's going on in their relationship, and he just basically nods his head and doesn't take control. She basically set that precedent for them being an open marriage. And this is my thing. And this is no disrespect to Steph, because I think Steph is one of the greatest players in the game. But people have to learn how to be able to differentiate someone's game from their personality. How can you as a high-value man, and I say this with respect, how can you as a high-value man allow your wife to be able to dictate the terms of your marriage? Right? At the end of the day, you are the one that eventually ended up proposing to her. You wifed her up. Therefore, you're the prize. You're the one that's making close, if not more than $50 million a year. That's just salary in the NBA. That doesn't include endorsements, right? That doesn't include all the other investments that you've made, if you've made any investments. Therefore, you're the prize. And with you being the prize, you have to be able to know your value, know your worth. And you have to believe at the end of the day that at any point, if either my girlfriend or my wife decides to start acting up, you can either go marry another wife or you can leave her, right? The thing is that in this society here specifically, as well as other societies, but we're specifically talking about this one for now, they try to demonize men that have more than one wife. That he's not faithful, he's cheating. It's like, no. The thing is that there are some people that want to be in polygamous or polyamorous relationships, but the reality of the situation is that if that's what you want to do, you have to make your communication very clear, at least to the first person that you're dealing with, right? Especially from a man's perspective, right? You don't have to be in a monogamous relationship. You go back during biblical times, you saw Jacob, also known as Israel. He had multiple wives, multiple concubines. Is it right? That's completely up to you. But they try to demonize you and make you seem like you're a bad person as a man if you want to deal with multiple women. The problem that men have in that situation is, I'm going to be real, a lot of men are not honest. A lot of men are not straightforward with the woman because they have this scarcity mindset that if you tell the girl you're dealing with right now that I want to deal with other women, that she's going to leave you. Bro, she was going to leave you. She was going to leave you regardless. There was nothing you were going to say to her that was going to make her stay. Therefore, you have to be able to set the precedent. What do I mean by set the precedent? I mean, if you are going to deal with multiple women, you have to let the woman know, listen, I want to deal with multiple chicks. You're either in or you're out. If you don't want to be a part of it, you can go. Y'all men have to start seeing yourself as a prize. And not only do you see yourself as a prize, you got to put in the work in every area of your life. I talked about it in my earlier live stream. I said, listen, in order for you to be part of the top 20% of men, right, which basically means that you have women that are coming to you from time to time or women that are coming to you all the time, depending on where you are in that percentage, either 10 to 20. If you're between 10 to 20, women come to you occasionally. But if you're between 0 to 10, women are constantly coming at you, whether it's in public, dating apps. You know what I'm saying? But you have women that are constantly coming to you, constantly find you sexy, constantly find you smart. You know what I'm saying? Constantly see that you have status. They're coming. With that being said, you have to have mastered one of the 5 areas of your life: mental, spiritual, emotional, financial, and physical. If you can master one of those 5, you're in the top 20%. If you master any more than 2 of those, you're in the top 10%. So if you have like anywhere between 2 to 5 of those good, you know what I'm saying, you're in the top 10%. But if you have at least 1, you're in the top 20%. The rest of the dudes are in the bottom 80 and they're getting the scraps. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be one of those dudes. So focus on self-improvement and everything is going to be good for you. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back into this video.
A competitive one. All right. What's the first game of yours I went to?
I'm going to say it was a Davidson game at home, and I'm going to say it was against, it was a Southern Conference opponent, probably Wofford.
Wow, that sounds really accurate.
I'm going to say that was it during my junior year. My favorite game is Valentine's Day at Furman.
Oh, that's your favorite day. I had a sign that said, hurry, and be my Valentine. But it was unfortunate because he did roll his ankle that game.
Wouldn't be the last time. Keep going.
What's my favorite way to decompress after a stressful day?
A glass of wine?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Followed by taking a bath.
Sure. He gets the points. My head was somewhere else.
Is it like that?
Yes, it was.
Very nice.
What's my biggest pet peeve?
In life or me?
Let's go you and in life. So start with in life. Why are you laughing?
Because all ones in life have to do what we do. Because now I can't think about life. I just listen to pet peeves of mine. Me biting my nails, leaving all the cabinets in the closet open. Did I get those two right?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say the cabinet open is a pet peeve. I think at this point it's more nostalgia because you always do it before you leave for the games, and it like never fails. Like every single game, even if you didn't take anything out of that specific cabinet for whatever reason, the door is just open. Biting the nails for sure. I mean, we're in a pandemic now to make things worse, and it's like he stays biting his nails. Like even watching on the bench during seasons. Yes.
All right, let's really talk about this, man. Like I told you, I'm on this channel. You know what I'm saying? We're part of the woke family. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to dissect female nature for you. Let's start off with her saying that Steph Steph leaving the cabinet doors open isn't a problem. Women aren't direct. Let me repeat that again. Women aren't direct. So, or most women, right? If they have a problem with something you're doing, majority of women are going to try to say it to you in the nicest way possible in order to be able to avoid conflict, because most women are not like men. Men, if we have an issue, majority of the time, it usually results in conflict, especially if it's with another man, right? Violence could break out. Women are not like that, in the sense that majority of women will try to do as much as they possibly can do to avoid conflict. Because I know in the situation right now, if Ayesha had tried to, let me not say demonize, but if she had tried to ridicule Steph for leaving the how do I say it, the cabinet doors open, it would have been a problem. Now we get to number 2. What did she say that she had a problem with? She said that she had a problem with him biting his fingernails. The thing you have to understand is that when you're dealing with women, every little thing you do, they pay attention to. I'm not going to cap to you on this channel. We're going to speak the real. They pay attention to every little thing you do, and they will literally nitpick. What do I mean by nitpick? They will use little things to try to say that, oh yeah, you're not good enough, or it's not important, or that like what you're doing is kind of dumb. I'll give you an example. I had a conversation with a woman probably a couple of days ago, right? Based off of the way I said a certain word, she tried to nitpick. I'll give you an example. What did I say? What was the word I said? I think I said that, for example, I don't even remember. I remember the word I said, but I think it was something like prosperity or something like that, or tomato. She said tomato, I said tomato, or something like that. I forgot what the word was. I'm not even gonna lie. She basically nitpicked and said it's tomato or something like that. You feel what I'm saying? And I told her, listen, at the end of the day, like, you're a nitpicker. Like, I told her, listen, like, I don't find that attractive at all. Like, that's a turnoff. And this is the thing you have to understand. When you're a masculine man, you say what you want to women. If they don't like it, they can go. If they like it, they can stay. But this is the problem with our society. The problem with our society is that when you as a man are honest with women, they try to demonize you and say you're a misogynist, you're a sexist. You know how many times I've been called a sexist and misogynist? Multiple times. But I'll be real. That actually makes me smile when people say that to me. Why? Because the reality of the situation is that when I get called a misogynist and a sexist, that means I'm a masculine man. That's like a woman trying to tell you that the way you speak to me, it doesn't make me feel good. But I know you're saying the truth. Y'all as men have to learn how to start being honest with women. Don't lie to them. Be real. Because the reality of the situation is that they're either going to respect you or they're not going to respect you. But I promise you, they're going to respect you a lot more if you're real. But yeah, let's get back into this video and we'll talk about it more.
I even watch them on the bench during the games, and I'm like, oh, it's so cold.
I mean, okay, so I get that one. The biggest pet peeve in life, bad driving.
No.
Drivers.
No, I would say like mean people. Just like it's
that could be mutually exclusive. There could be one.
It's a concept I can't grasp of, like why people don't just exercise kindness.
That's not pet peeve. That's everybody. Who likes mean people?
Okay, that's true. Yeah, maybe I guess you can get the point for driving because it's like people that don't consider. This is also you. People that refuse to use their signals.
You be telling all my secrets.
What's my favorite restaurant? Besides my own.
Nobu Malibu.
Yeah, Nobu Malibu. I feel like everybody that does this too always says the same restaurant, Nobu Malibu. But it's just the ambiance is so great. It is the perfect celebratory spot. I just love it.
You celebrate Tuesday. Woo! Malibu.
Yeah, life's short.
Exactly.
For bonus points.
Yeah, let's see Shashimi. We so black cod. Ooh, what's that one? It's the what is it? What is it?
Well, I always get shishito peppers.
Oh yeah, that's right.
With the spicy tuna crispy rice. And then lately, like the past 6 times we've gone, it's been those little tiny Japanese peaches. I get like an extra bowl of them. They're so delicious. Stephanie gets the raw tempura. I feel like it's so basic though. It's just like, where's my favorite vacation spot?
The South of France.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna talk about it. So, I don't know if y'all just realized what happened, but I'm gonna break it down. Right? You see how she literally asked him, "Where is my favorite vacation spot?" He answered it correctly. He said the south part of France. What was her reaction? She started getting very happy, because the thing you have to understand about women is that when you bring up memories that they had a good experience in, they tend to result in either raising their voice in a positive way or raising their voice in a negative way. You see the way she basically just like said like yes, but like was holding it out. She sounded like she was happy. That's female nature at its finest. So the one thing you got to understand as a man is that when you give women those experiences that they can never forget about, you literally safeguard your spot in your you literally safeguard your spot in her heart. Whenever she thinks of you, you know what she's going to be thinking about? She's going to be thinking about those experiences that you gave her, those times where you made her feel like a real quote unquote woman, where you made her feel good about herself. Because the thing you have to understand about women is that majority of the time it's usually about how you make them feel. You make them feel good, and then from there, they're going, you know what I'm saying? Majority of them are going to treat you right. But yeah, let's continue to get into this video, man. I'm still talking.
I love the south of France so much. I like the way the air smells. I love the people. I love the ambiance. I love the beaches. I love the water. I love everything. That's your job.
You guys are France too. You must go to San Francisco. Where you want to go? The album was San Francisco?
All right. What am I most scared of?
Alien invasion.
You can't put my business out there like that. I'm not afraid of an alien invasion. I am.
You're afraid of an alien invasion without a senator bunker.
No, I don't want a bunker because of an alien invasion. I want a bunker in case of a nuclear attack. The alien invasion I'm excited about because I think that there is other life exists out there. I think that they are potentially way smarter than us, and that they would be coming in peace to teach us positivity and light. Unbelievable. That is not.
You see how she just said unbelievable? Yeah. So the one thing you gotta understand is that in that situation, she was trying to deflect as much as she possibly could. We're gonna end the video off at that, but she was trying to deflect as much as she possibly could because she knew that what Steph told her was the truth. You have to understand something at the end of the day. When you're dealing with a woman and she knows that what you're saying is the truth, she will try to deflect as much as possible because it doesn't make her feel good to be able to say that somebody else was right and she was wrong, because majority of women have a type of complex that makes them look prideful. They don't really know how to admit what they're wrong, especially modern day women. I'm not going to say women that are brought up in traditional countries, right? More third world countries, but women that are, especially in the UK, United States primarily, in Canada, it's ego. So you as a man want to put yourself in a position to be able to deal with the more feminine, submissive, traditional woman or traditional women in order to be able to get the best results, as well as you working on yourself. If you understand, it's because you're woke. If you don't understand, you're not woke. This is going to be in this live stream. If you like this live stream, make sure you go spam that like button, leave comments, share this live stream with your friends, subscribe to the channel at Wokeebucks, WOKEEBUKS. Tap the notification bell to get all the latest videos that I post. Patreon link will be down in the description below, and so social media links. So make sure you go give those a check. Without further ado, this is gonna be in this live stream. This is Wokeebucks, and I'm out, man.